There's a reason why anyone who's serious about talking about cases and stuff like this doesn't use TMZ as an actual source. They're nothing more than a tabloid full of rumors who constantly flip flop and get information incorrect. Let's go over the newest example when it comes to the David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer, everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, TMZ has been reporting on the David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez situation from the very beginning because instead of her family contacting the police and doing things that way, they contacted TMZ and started giving them all kinds of information, and it's pretty much just gone downhill from there. Now, on November the 18th of 2025, I personally posted my last update on the David and Celeste situation, where at the time, they were basically saying there's no criminal culpability when it comes to her actual death, that concealing a body is probably about as far as this was going to go, and that the LAPD was just reiterating their previous statements, saying the exact same thing.
We have spoken with people at the LAPD today, and they are not close to making an arrest. We are told it is, quote, nowhere imminent that an arrest will be made. That doesn't mean there won't be one. There is a chance there won't be one in the sense that we don't even know if this was a homicide. We pushed today to find out and could not get an answer on whether the medical examiner has weighed in and whether the toxicology findings are in.
Now, the LAPD have not come out and made any direct statements. Everything that's being talked about right now is coming from a million other sources besides the actual police department investigating this, because they're choosing just not really to say much of anything. Which, if this is a real open case and someone is going to be arrested, okay, cool. But it's been like over 2 months now, and we're seeing nothing going on and nothing but rumors still being spread. So as of today, November 19th, 2025, yes, the very next day, TMZ has now flopped from saying, yeah, this really isn't going to happen according to our sources, to now, oh, now our sources are claiming, oh, yes, he's definitely a suspect, and oh, yes, an arrest is definitely coming, and oh, yes, David's the guy.
And here's what we have found out from our law enforcement sources. David is viewed as a suspect in this case. That may seem obvious, but remember, they have not publicly said anything like that. They have not even said publicly that he is a person of interest. We've spoken to several well-placed sources in law enforcement, and they say that in the investigation, they are viewing him as a suspect. Another thing is they're viewing this as a homicide. We told you more than a month ago that the key thing here is police were waiting to get the medical examiner report back, and they wanted to find out the manner and cause of death. They wanted that from the medical examiner because the reality is at this point, yes, they know that her body was decomposing, that it was chopped up, but they don't know how she died, and they were waiting for those results. We are told they still do not have toxicology results from the medical examiner's office. However, what investigators do know so far is leading them to treat this as a homicide. They're still waiting for the medical examiner report to back that up, but they are viewing David as a suspect and viewing this as a homicide.
But again, claiming that they have no proof, it's not in writing. Law and Crime is coming out, and Jesse Weber is repeating over and over, I swear, every damn 45.2 seconds, this is all alleged, there's no proof. If this is true, why does this keep happening? Why does TMZ constantly get away with coming out here to the public and putting false information out, not putting any receipts to back any of their boo, 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 boo that comes out of their mouth? I don't understand why this kind of crap is allowed under freedom of speech. It shouldn't be considered freedom of speech, in my opinion, if it's a blatant lie with no actual factual backing. So I don't know. Is David really a suspect in this situation? He freaking should be. Holy shit. He should have been arrested on day one until they found a reason to let him go. Let's be so serious. There was enough here to bring this guy in. She was an underage child. She was found the day after she would have turned 15, already so beyond decomposed that most of the reports are claiming she wasn't in one piece, and that's based off of decomposition, not technically anybody doing that to her. Like, no one is being accused of taking her apart. They're basically just claiming that because of her decomposition, she really wasn't all in one piece. And we have again video of the person who put the Tesla where her body was found in its last position before it was then towed and she was discovered. We know that it was registered to David. We know that it was found in the same neighborhood of the house where he was staying. In that house is a camera with photos of her and the owner of the vehicle from back in January, which is again right before a red one got leased and started being driven around. There's so much here. So much here. Now, the only new information that's really come out, and again, is not substantiated, has no proof and no factual backing, is that there was apparently a trip in like the springtime of 2025 that they're curious about.
The big mystery centers around something that we have now confirmed absolutely as true, that the LAPD has some tracking information where they claim that David took this mysterious trip to a very remote area of Santa Barbara County in the middle of the night in the spring of 2025.
So I don't really know what the springtime trip would be. They're not giving any more specifics. But that's it so far. So the biggest update in this case is that TMZ is still just full of shit. It has nothing to do with the case itself. That's it. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this stupidity down in the comments. And let's fingers crossed that something actually happens. Somebody is responsible for putting a 14-year-old child's body in the trunk of a Tesla and leaving it there. We should be seeing somebody being arrested, and it should have happened 2 months ago. I hate it here, bro. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.